inner feelings should lead us heavenward. And I want to emphasize something. It's the word should, because we can have a lot of different inner feelings, but they don't all lead us heavenward. So what we're talking about when we say inner feelings, we're saying the godly the godly things that are going on, the things that are in the heavenly will of God. Those are the inner feelings that lead us heavenward. The others are not leading us heavenward. And I'll let you decide where it leads you, but it won't be to heaven. So let's think about some of this. If you're filled with fear, it's not heavenward, because fear is the opposite of love. And that means that we're not filled with the heavenly love of God, and we don't trust in God because we have these inner feelings, these fears. And liars try to play on people's fears. So if you hear a bunch of lies, and we hear this in the political system that has gone on that we've been hearing about for months, is filled with some lies. And sometimes more than just some. And they're intended to bring out our fears so that we're afraid of something or fear. True godly things give us happiness and calm and peace. So what we have to do is not only think of ourselves. There's a passage in the Bible that says, just yes or no, but everything else comes from the devil. So we have to understand, let your yes be yes. You're speaking in truth. And let your no be no. If it's not what you should have, it shouldn't be. So if you're comfortable, do you fear wars? Why? Trust in God. If you know you're going to heaven, so what? Sooner or later, we're going to die. And if we get killed in something like that, what's the difference? It doesn't make any difference in the spiritual realm. And that's what we got to think in. Too often we think in the world, oh, this, oh, that. And that's not what leads us heavenward. It's the inner peace that leads us heavenward. It's that trust in God. Yes, I know where I'm going. And if whatever happens, I know the direction we're going. And we don't have to fall into this trap of listening to all of these evil comments. And I'm saying it outright. When somebody tells you a lie to try to persuade you about something, it's evil. It's not of God. And we should recognize not only that person, but what they say is not coming from God, it's coming from the devil. So we need to think about these things. And those inner feelings that lead us to heaven are all of those things based on love and truth, and they give us a calming feeling. Not a worry feeling, but that's what leads us heavenward. So we need to think about those things. And if we're a worrier, if we're filled with anxieties, we have to realize that that is not of God. It's of this world. So that's where you have to think. That's where you have to move yourself so you understand what those inner feelings are coming from and focus on God. And those inner feelings, which lead you heavenward, are what we want. The other ones you got to work on. Amen.